Working on a privacy fence today. 6-foot privacy fence. The panels are 5.5 inches wide, 6 feet tall. To do 160 feet worth of length, it was about $1,200 worth of fence pickets, and then the lumber and screws and everything else probably ran in the range of $800 or so. So out the door for 160 linear feet, you're looking at probably $2,000 to $2,500. I studied YouTube leading up to it. I'm not a professional, but I watched lots of professionals on YouTube, and I got to looking at other fences around me and realized that it doesn't matter how professional you are. You can see my neighbor's fence behind there. It's dilapidated. The one beside it's dilapidated, falling through. You look at any picket fence that's been there for 10 years, and it's going to have signs of extreme wear. And I'm willing to bet the vast majority of those fences are put in and installed by professionals. So I'm going to save myself the money, and 10 years from now make the repairs that I would be making no different than if a professional had done it. On these, I'm going to tie it in with the stonework with concrete anchors on here. I just did a 4x4 post. That's going to be my hitching post. This is going to be where the gate itself is mounted. I went with a 4x6, so it was the same width as the 4x4 posts. I did a cross member 4x4 at where the posts are going to swing. And I also did these straps that come on around with some, I went with some structural screws. I did some cabling here, and you're looking at probably $10 worth of cable to do two, probably 15 for 2 links. I have another gate on the other side, and I did I think that's an 8-foot opening. I sunk a post pretty much everywhere there was a significant terrain drop, and then I also went with this. This stuff's $25 for 100 feet of this. It's called pipe strap hanger, 3/4 inch, 28 gauge. I took 2 rolls, and I went along the entire top rail with that strap hanger, and then on the cross braces as well. And my thought process on that was, eventually you'll need to replace what is very likely to be the bottom rail, and if you use that pipe strap hanger on the bottom rail, if and when that time comes to replace, you'll have a hard time getting those boards out of there. And as you do the pipe strap hanger, you sink these just decking screws at every joint, and as you sink those, it tightens up the strapping all the way around on the top, and it tightens it up real well. And as you get to laying pickets down, the pickets themselves tighten it up significantly. I mean, it's impossible to see how tight it's getting underneath there, but on the top rail I would hit the strap on a lot of the screws, so it worked out well. I used an oversized speed square to get my drop. I know a lot of the professionals use those molds made out of 2x4s that just keep the same grade throughout, and some people use strings. I had pretty good luck with just a giant speed square. I'm happy with it. I mean, yeah, it ain't perfect, but I eyeballed the drops and kept them as level as I could with the I think it's a 18-inch speed square. On the back side, I just overlapped, because you're never going to be back here. Makes it look better, I think. But that's the gist. Oh, and also I went with the 2x6 on the middle rail. It increased the cost by probably $50 or so. But I mean, that's the neighbors, that's another neighbor's, that's another neighbor's. That's how they're all going to look 10 years from now. So save yourself the money. Take it from a layman.